Hello, welcome to Tricky IELTS. I hope you are doing great. It is quite challenging to secure higher band in IELTS writing module without using compound and complex sentences, where mostly students are unable to write compound and complex sentences in a rewarding way. In this video, I'll teach you how to construct compound and complex sentences in a short span of time. Stay here and watch this video till the end. In this video, you will learn simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, coordinate and subordinate conjunction, dependent and independent clause. Do not skip the video. If you do so, you may miss an important point. First, we will go through simple sentence. A simple sentence contains only one independent clause. A simple sentence usually expresses one single idea and is formed with subject plus verb or verb phrase. Keep in mind, I have placed their independent clause. So means a simple sentence is known as independent clause. What is independent clause? That we'll discuss later on means in this video. Don't worry about independent clause. Focus on means examples and simple sentence. Like means she likes storybooks. Government imposes heavy taxes. He is getting education. So means in all means these are the examples of simple sentences, and in every sentence there is means one main word, means one main idea is there in every sentence, and there must be one subject, like she is subject and likes is main word. So in simple sentence there must be one main idea, one subject and one verb, and it will means give us complete meaning. A compound sentence is the combination of two or more simple sentences which are usually connected with a coordinating conjunction. Keep in mind, when two means simple sentences are combined with a coordinating conjunction, that is known as compound sentence. For example, government imposed heavy taxes. People are happy. So now I have two simple sentences, that government imposed heavy taxes and people are happy. So if I want to make I want to combine these two sentences, I'll have to put here means conjunction, coordinating conjunction, like government imposed heavy taxes, but people are happy. So now I have combined two simple sentences, and now this sentence became compound sentence. Like means I have put here the conjunction but. Another example, he did not complete homework. Teacher gave him punishment. So now if you want to make these two sentences into one, so means you must have to put here a conjunction, like he did not complete homework, so teacher gave him punishment. So now this sentence become a compound sentence. So means a compound sentence is the combination of two simple sentences, and these two simple sentences must be connected with the help of coordinating conjunction. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions. Just remember fanboys. If you want to remember all the 7 coordinating conjunctions, the easiest way to do so, just remember fanboys. F stands for for, A stands for and, N stands for nor, but, or, yet, and so. So if you just remember fanboys, then means you will easily remember all these 7 conjunctions, which will help you means to combine two simple sentences, and you will be able to construct compound sentences in a rewarding way. Examples of compound sentences like cats are good pets, for they are clean and do not make noise. I am more than intelligent, yet I do not enjoy learning. Keep in mind, the important point is here that if you want to connect two simple sentences with the help of coordinating conjunction, then you must have to put comma before the coordinating conjunction. Like I have put comma here before for, and I have put comma here before yet. So whenever you will use the conjunction, coordinating conjunction, you must have to put comma before the coordinating conjunction in order to avoid grammatical mistake. If you ignore this rule, you may face problem in terms of means grammar, and you may lose marks. So try to put comma before the coordinating conjunction. Complex sentence. How to construct a complex sentence? A complex sentence contains one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. Subordinate conjunctions are used in complex sentences. Keep in mind, as I mentioned earlier, that compound sentence is the combination of two simple sentences. But here means Complex sentence is a combination of one simple sentence means which can give us complete meaning. We can also call it independent clause. And dependent clause means the part of sentence which cannot give us complete meaning. So a complex sentence is the combination of one simple sentence which can give us complete meaning, and means two or more or even one dependent clause. What are independent and dependent clause? I'm going to explain that. But keep in mind, the important point is that a compound sentence is combined with the help of a coordinating conjunction, but complex sentence must be connected with the help of subordinate conjunction. So coordinate conjunction we have discussed. I'll teach you a subordinate conjunction in details in this video. First we'll discuss independent clause. Now what is independent clause? A simple sentence which makes a complete sense. For example, I'm learning English. So now we can call it independent clause and we can call it a simple sentence. Dependent clause. A dependent clause cannot make a complete sense and need other part of sentence for complete meaning. For example, but people are happy. So now this sentence cannot give us complete meaning, and this sentence cannot mean stand alone. It needs other part of sentence. So means the part of sentence which cannot stand alone, that is called dependent clause. Independent clause, I have explained already that a simple sentence is known as independent clause, which can stand alone, but dependent clause cannot stay alone. For example, government imposed heavy taxes. People are happy. Now I have two simple sentences. If I want to just make me a complex sentence, so I'll just put here a subordinate conjunction, like although government imposed heavy taxes, people were happy. Another example, if you want to just means here is a logic that if you want to start your sentence, means if you want to construct complex sentence and you want to start means with dependent part, means if you just want to start your sentence with dependent part, like all the government imposed heavy taxes. Now this is dependent part, so then you have to put here comma, like all the government imposed heavy taxes, then you must have to put here comma, people were happy. But if you want to just start with independent part, like people were happy, now this is independent part, so then there is no need of comma, like people were happy although the government imposed heavy taxes. So now there is no need to put here comma. I'll just give you more examples which will help you means to understand in a better way, like the human brains never stop working until you stand up to speak in public. Like this is the example of complex sentence. Note, if you start your sentence with, as I mentioned earlier, that if you start your sentence with independent clause, then no need to put comma. I have mentioned that if you start your sentence with independent clause, there is no need to put comma. For example, she returned the computer after she noticed it was damaged. So I have started my sentence, she returned the computer, and I have put here the conjunction after. So means I do not put here any like any comma. Why? Because I have started my sentence with independent clause. But if you start your sentence with dependent clause, for example, although he was wealthy, he was still unhappy. So now I have started my sentence with dependent clause, like although he was happy, he was still although he was wealthy, he was still unhappy. So now means I have started my sentence with dependent clause. That's why I have put here comma. So means you have to learn this rule means carefully. If you ignore this means you may face problem. Subordinating conjunctions means in order to learn subordinating conjunctions in a rewarding way, as I have mentioned earlier that you should learn fanboys. So here I'll suggest you to learn means this word on a white bus. So if you just learn this means you will be able to remember all subordinate conjunctions, like O stand for only if, N stand for now that, nevertheless, A stand for although, after, as, W means stand for while, whereas, when, which, how, however, in spite of, if, in case, in order, that, though, that, even though, even if, because, unless, until, and since. So you can also start these were the possible subordinate conjunctions which you can start your sentence with. You can also start your complex sentence with the help of relative pronoun like who, which, where, whose, and that. So means you can construct your sentence. You can use these conjunctions in the mid of a sentence as well as you can use them in the start of a sentence. For both I have means shared examples. Now, what are you can say means how and where you will use like these conjunctions. So whenever you are talking about time and whenever you are going to construct sentences relevant to time, so you can start means you can use like these conjunction after, when, as, since, while, and once. Whenever you want to talk about means something where their opposite or contrast, so you can use like although, even though, and while. And whenever you want to give reason, so you can start your sentence like so that, because, in order to, or whenever there are conditions, so you can means start your sentence with even if, unless, and whether. So these were the possible conjunctions which I have shared with you. Now what you'll have to do, it's your duty to write at least a complex sentence and put that in the comment box. I will just go through that and I'll suggest you that is your sentence is correct or wrong. If you have questions or if you have problems, still you are confused, so you should ask in the comment box. I'll possibly reply and I'll try my level best to make your confusion clear. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching.